Hey guys, it's Gus, and just a quick update to what we're gonna expect to see on the calendar. If you go to the calendar right now, it's looking really dismal. As a matter of fact, there's nothing except the Dead to Rights Battle Pass that's kind of buggy, anyways, showing that it's ended, even though it ended kind of prematurely for a lot of players. But there are events coming, and they're showing on the PC preview, so that's always subject to change, but chances are they won't. But a couple key highlights. We got the Slaughterhouse Frenzy that starts tomorrow, actually, after I make the video. That's very similar to the arena that we see in Wild Space, except we can earn some unique rewards. I don't know how good they are, it's very questionable, but they're unique rewards we can get. It's a 2.5 month long event. It starts on the 26th of August and goes towards the 10th of November. So you got plenty of time to do that. And it has some PvP in there as well. So that used to be a big thing in the game. Most players don't really care for it, but there are some PvP players that might enjoy that. And then we also have an appointment event coming. We haven't had one in quite some time, and this one's a big one. It's the Siege of Neverwinter. And what's cool about that appointment event is you can just do your daily quest in a couple minutes and get out. Or you can farm it and get a ton of vouchers to donate to your guild for guild marks, or donate to other guilds as well that might need it. And then probably the biggest event is the one that starts September 30th, and that's the Wonders of Gone event. That's arguably the most profitable event in Neverwinter. Last Neverwinter of Gone, I have a buddy who made 22,000 of the Wonders of Gone bags. It's pretty unrealistic. You have to basically not sleep, but these things right here. And he made, yeah, 20,000 of these, and there's some for 30K each. It's pretty disgusting. I haven't made that many. Hopefully, this event's updated. If it is updated, expect for these to go up in value. So if you want to farm and create them, you can do it. Make some AD. If not, these packs, even if you don't sell them, have a ton of value. They have insignia powders in them, tons of pres wards, tons of comb modes. This is a really good event. You can do it to either upgrade your character or make a bunch of AD. The trick to this event, though, is if you have alts, you can craft a lot of the materials on your alts without paying to replenish your morale cra- uh, on your artisans. But we'll see if they update this event and add stuff to it. It might be really big. They did mention it on the last one that they were going to or considering it, but they didn't. So if not, it might be a pretty dud event. But either way, you're gonna make a bunch of AD. You can only expect one thing. Gold generally goes up in value. Right now, at the making of the video, gold is 108k a stack. A lot of players probably don't know it's coming, so the value hasn't gone up. But we'll see. We'll just see how this event goes. But there's three big events coming that aren't on the calendar, and some really cheesy ones that are always there. You know, like the two-time currency for Ravenloft and Jungles of Cholt. But the Siege of Neverwinter, the Wonders of Gone, and a new event called the Slaughterhouse Frenzy are coming. So there's stuff to do, which is kind of a big deal. Uh, Most in the past, modules that only released trials were very good to a small population of Neverwinter. But for the majority of players who just get off work, log on for an hour and play, and log off, trials are pretty much out of reach, and it basically means there's nothing for them to do in the whole module. And this happened in MGR, it happened in Crown, it happened in Tom, where a lot of people just don't want to deal with trials. They just take too much coordination for a lot of players, and that's very understandable. And it would be nice if they added something for other players to do besides trials. Even ASOD, the advanced version, was much too challenging, I think, for the uh, players that have limited time to play. And I voiced that concern a lot when the module came out because of what it does to the overall player base. The advanced version is very difficult, and they didn't. I think it was much too difficult for what we should expect out of advanced. That's just my personal opinion. I know people will disagree, but the big deal is there's three big events coming that are on the calendar. Looking forward to them and keeping you informed. Stay classy, Neverwinter. See you soon.